Hi, I'm Richa. I'm 43 years old and I live in Providence, Rhode Island. I work in the risk management area for a financial firm. I met Violet in December 2017, 31st December, and I started the course January 1st. And I remember telling myself this was going to be the best New Year's gift I could give myself. I graduated, I think, in June of next year. Um, and I have to say the support and the guidance I got from not only Violet but her coaches and the entire almost like a family of the ladies that was doing the course with me has been transformational. Um, I think as human beings, it's our tendency to reach out for help when we are at our darkest. And in October, the guy that I was dating broke up with me, and the way the whole relationship kind of unraveled left me devastated. And I was married before. I was married for 11 years, and it was an amazing marriage till it wasn't. But I never stopped to kind of process, and that was like in 2012. And since then, I had been dating a lot of men, and I used to call myself the queen of first dates because that's how far I would get. And so when I met this guy, I was like, this is it. So when it ended, I got to thinking and I was like, what is it that I'm stuck in this loop? And in all these relationships, I am the common factor. So I need to maybe look at myself and my patterns, and I need help for that. And I think that was the biggest admission that I had to do to myself, that as amazing as my life is, I'm highly educated, I had a great career, I still have a great career, and I am blessed with like amazing friends. And I was like, so why do I have to struggle in my relationships with men, my romantic relationships with men? So when I started doing the course, I very quickly realized that I had no concept. So I can't even say I was struggling with them before I started the course because I had no concept of those things. I had no concept of boundaries. I had no concept of what masculine and feminine energy was. And I had no concept of doing differently. Like I was like, well, this is me. You like me or you don't like me. And I was very resistant to the idea of changing myself because I thought that would not be the true me. But then I realized that there was a lot of things that I just didn't know. Like when we started doing talking about boundaries, I was like, boundaries. And I realized not only did I not have my own boundaries, I really did not respect the other person's boundaries either. I would take it very personally. I would take it as like they were pushing me away, and I would get hurt. And also, the very energy that had led me to my success in my professional field, in my life as an immigrant, I started from scratch. And it had really led me to a lot of success. But that energy also was sabotaging my romantic relationships because I was always in this go, 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 let's do this, let's achieve this. Like, what's the next step? When are we meeting next? What are we doing next? So I was always in this very masculine role of trying to drive something forward, where all I needed to do was just lean back and be the feminine self, and and not the feminine thing that I thought was feminine of giggly, giddy girls, but just in my energy of saying, I trust you as a man to pursue me as a woman. And also, Violet has the way she has designed her courses, it also connects you to your heart. And I realized that there was a lot of childhood trauma that I was not addressing. I was trying to push it and shove it down because I didn't want to bring those memories back, but it was impacting the way I had interpersonal relationships. And I realized that I grew up with the mindset that my value was in doing. If I did not do things for other people, if I didn't earn my keep, so to say, I could not be loved, I could not be valued. And thus I was always giving, overly giving to men in my life. And that can be very suffocating for the other person. And it took me a lot of time to adjust to the idea that I can just be and still be loved and still be valued. So that to me was such a paradigm shift, and to set up healthy boundaries. So I would say, like, I since I graduated, I have dated very consciously. I met like 7 or 8 men that were very interesting. And for the first time in my dating history, I was the one who was saying, this is not going to work out. I had no anxiety to want to make it work. And I broke up with the men I needed to break up with compassion, with integrity, stepping in my truth, stating my needs, about which I used to be guilty before, that, oh my God, I have needs, like how greedy am I? But now I'm the one, leaning back and looking at it and saying, does it work for me? Does it not work for me? And that anxiety of needing, wanting a partner to survive is no longer there. And instead, there's just this unwavering faith that life is just awesome. And if I get a man to enhance it, amazing. I am happy from within. So I would say to anybody who's thinking of booking a call or joining the course, don't do it because you want to find a man. Do it for yourself. I found myself, and I know it sounds corny, but I have the best relationship in the world, and that's with me. I have accepted myself. I love myself unconditionally now. The inner voice is so much kinder and is no longer always critiquing and always like nagging me and calling myself a loser. And so that's it. Like, join the course, and it has been an amazing journey. Thank you.